Okay, I had a request to do some dominoes, so I'm going to go ahead and I see that in the I spent several probably 30-45 minutes getting all the debris out of these, and now I see more. The molds these are original Let's Resin. It's a 12-piece Let's Resin, or not 12-piece, but it's a Let's Resin mold for the 12 double 12 set. I have my resin mixed up. I've got just clear with the silver glitter, as I seem to do. I know that some of this will be off, and I did not get my inks out yet, but I'm going to go ahead and start pouring this in and put this in a little cup. I did have another set of molds like this, but I was going to use those, and then I found these, but I have gold or purple foil caught all over them, because that's what I used last time I used that mold. So I will need to spray these down again. The alcohol will evaporate before I get to all of them, but. As the most potent alcohol. I don't know what it is. The bottle's turned around, so I can't see what the alcohol amount is, or what percentage. I think it's only 91, because finding 99 in stores is not the easiest, at least not where I've looked. I said, well, the alcohol, if I'm breathing in alcohol fumes, will it disinfect my lungs? Probably not. Just dumb questions that popped in my mind. It kind of goes everywhere. My brain, that is it. And my friend who requested the dominoes also suggested how I could help get the bubbles out. So we went and I've got my drill, brought it in so I can vibrate it against the table to shake out bubbles. Because I hang out with people who are much smarter than I am. Some of these need a little bit more. I just want a layer to cover the bottom. But still have enough room for a top coat, even if it's just a very thin top coat. I only mixed up 240 milliliters of resin. I know I'm going to have to make more at some point, but I didn't want it to sit and get all wonky or get too thick while I did this. And it does take me forever to do these. On a positive note, sitting here will let the resin that's in the dominoes thicken up a little bit. hard to see these corners hard to see the corners that are closest to me without okay. Top these up, stand up so I can see, yeah, so I can see directly on them. In the meantime, I'm going to think about what colors I want to do. I mean, I know my standard is the blues, the greens, whatnot, the pinks, purples. But okay. Let's go ahead and spray this one. So I've got, I think about, looks like I've got about like about 50 milliliters in this cup right now. So I want to see how far it will go. So while I was cleaning out this mold, I was listening to the new Motionless in White album. It's pretty good. So it looks like 50 milliliters will just about do one of the trays, one of the 3-column trays. Is that almost perfectly? I do need to add and go back and touch these up, see which ones need more. Okay, yeah, if I scraped it out, so I'm going to say that 55 milliliters maybe. I mean, I'm not going to scrape it out now because I don't need to, because I'm still using it. But and I think I may have just enough resin made up, but we'll see. Stop dripping it everywhere. Okay, I'll go ahead and start here, and then I'll go back and touch that one up. Oops, I should have sprayed that. I'm gonna go ahead and spray these while I'm doing it. So what I'm thinking I'll do, instead of coming in at night and adding the backing to it, I may just wait. I may just come in like 3 hours and do it, and then so I can unmold them in the morning. I didn't have anything to unmold today because I unmolded them last night and didn't make any more. I wasn't in the mood. Yeah, I went to sleep fairly early. Slept in the chair in the living room because that's where I landed. And it's nice to sometimes to not have to share my pillow with a cat. I love her to death, but with my allergies, it can be a little frustrating. And plus, I wasn't woken up at 4:30 by somebody jumping on my bladder. I've been watching how the cats interact, and Chewy doesn't always bug Cammy, but I think he's just wanting to play, and she's not having any of it because he wasn't just socialized as a baby. He was by another cat. He didn't learn his cat manners. But I think he is just wanting to play with her. He was a little wild this morning, like running through the living room like crazy. It's kind of funny, but not always at 6 a.m. But I slept in today. I woke up around 5 something, but I didn't physically get up until almost 7. Okay, go ahead. Put the rest of the resin in the little cup. It's going to be touchy on whether I'll need to make more. Actually, I may go ahead and get just scrape what's in the cup into some of these that need a little touch up. And if I'm going to have to sit here and hold it, I may as well make myself useful. Part of me just wants to set my cup upside down on here and let it come out naturally without having to scrape. Okay, there's that one. I guess if I have to make more, I'll just make like like 100 milliliters. Okay, I don't have to, but that's definitely a possibility. And I need to look and see if my I've got some silicone. I've got some silicone that I haven't made molds. Well, I made molds with it, but I haven't used it since I did that. So I may make a mold tomorrow or tonight. We'll see how I feel. Okay, I definitely need to do a lot of touch up on this one here. Fill them up, I guess. My stomach's starting to grow. Not time for food though. I made bacon in the oven yesterday, and I'm going to have to crisp it up in the air fryer because I did not separate. I didn't have each piece on there individually. I had it stacked. So I have a baggie of bacon in the refrigerator that has to be cooked more. I don't know, bacon just, I've had it in the fridge for a while, but I haven't been craving it like I used to. And yesterday, I'm guessing probably because it was floppy, it did not satisfy the craving. It's kind of weird. Come on, go to your home. There are a couple more here that need some extra. Get a good close look at all these. Ruh-roh. So maybe next time I make a 250 milliliters, like make it in the bigger cup so I can add more. You know, I probably have enough that dripped on the table that would make it just enough. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and spray these and let them sit and clean up my Clean up my little resin cups. Okay, there's a fiber. I can't tell if I got it or not. Okay, let me spray these down and then I'll start digging on my inks. Clean off my sticks while I'm at it. And I have resin kind of everywhere here. I think it'd be great to just do them all just like a boatload of glitter, but I won't. Okay. Let's see what color I'm trying to use. Should I do green ones? So 2 of those. That's black. Emerald green. How many emerald greens do I have? 2, I guess. Apparently I have more of these inks than I thought I did. I knew I had the 64 pack, and then after I had that, I found on the dining room table, I was going through stuff and I found it like the 24 pack. That's a green. That's a green. There's another forest green. I don't know if I want yellow green. It does not appear that I've ever used yellow green. Okay, emerald green, that one's open. This one is not blue. No, an aqua and emerald green. Oh, where'd my pink ones go here? Oh, wait, I have opened at least some of the greens because I've got a green cheat sheet here. I'll hold it right side up. So there's a regular green, an emerald green, and a citrus green. And I like the green and the emerald green. They're close enough, but not enough. I don't think they're enough to be muddy. I'd say I didn't have forest. Oh, wait, that was yellow green. I haven't done yellow green yet. Okay, there's emerald and aqua. Here's a green. Aquamarine. Okay, so that's aqua and there's aquamarine. And turquoise. Maybe I gravitate towards those colors because those are the ones that there are the most of. I don't want muddy colors, is what it boils down to. Oh, there's also cerulean, which is more of an aqua. That's a blue. Okay. This turquoise has been opened yet? I do not know. It looks like it has, but yeah, it's just the lid's, it's just stuck. Like icky, like, well, like dirty stuff. Clogged, that's it. Sometimes words are hard. Okay, so that was turquoise. Okay, I've done you. I've already got green. I've got emerald green. Okay, aquamarine. Oops, that kind of went over. So that was that's a very blue one. Okay, then I've got an aqua. I don't know what the difference between aqua and aquamarine are. Okay, aquamarine. Aqua is very blue. It's actually a very pretty blue. Might have to use that. I got aquamarine. And then I'm almost out of cerulean. Oops. Yeah, now I'm really almost out. That was a big, so that was cerulean. And this one was just aqua. Okay. I think I'm going to do, regular aqua. I know that's more green. It's more green, or blue, I mean. If I do aqua and emerald green, I'll see how these work out. Okay, so I'm going to go through and start dropping stuff. I'm gonna try to just do like a drop in each one, maybe two. Yeah, it depends on how it comes out. Oops. So this is a little bit darker. There we go. Oops. It's like I have to squeeze it to get it out, and then a lot comes out. Oops. Come on, I have enough to do all of them. Oops. Some of these are getting more than others. I'll have to remedy that. Give these little bigger blotches here. especially if I'm only doing the 2 colors. Oops. Okay, that one does not have enough resin in it. It's sometimes a little hard, just the sheer monotony of like just doing this, going and adding drop by drop into all 91 of these. It can get monotonous. I should probably just fast forward through all this stuff when I edit the video. Maybe I'll do that. It's a lot easier to do it all on the same table, because the other times I've done them, I've done most of them on the folding table that's behind me, where I'm having to lean over and I didn't have decent light, blah blah blah. And a baby wipe, that one leaked all over me. I am hoping I have enough aqua to do all these. I don't have a lot, but maybe I've got enough. So I'll just try to limit it to 1 drop per. Do I know how any of these are going to look when I'm done? No, I don't. I mean, I hope they look good, but they may not. Oops. Oops, I did 2 on a couple of those. I guess I'll be doing white in here. I still need to order some more white, the pigment paste. I mean, I can get by without black right now, because I do have another recently opened container of it. And the coloring I was going to, the black and white pigment paste I was going to get is not on sale right now, so I may wait for that. I think it went up like $5. So I probably won't order until it gets closer down to 10. Or maybe it was on sale for 11 and then it jumped up to 15. Yeah, so I hear sirens. Somebody's having a really bad day. Bad morning. Yeah, that sounds like a fire truck. There are several fire trucks. Some of these don't have very much green in them either. Okay, I need to, let's see, here's a white. This is an opaque white, so I'll do a, well, okay, that's not an alcoholic though. Let me stick with the alcoholics, which means I have to find my little container of white that I made. Here it is. I shake it up really well. But this is what this came out of the Sinker White from Litz Resin. Oh, and I added ball bearings to it. Yay. Now, I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know if it's going to be too too pale. I'm going to add, oops. Okay, that's going to drive me nuts. Okay, this one said it was the C deeper. Do I entirely know what that means? No, not really. I mean, I guess it's deeper than the one that's, if C's deeper, then maybe B's was deeper or more deeper. I don't know how they qualify that. I don't think I read any of my book yesterday. I crashed so early last night. Oops. I'm hoping I have enough of this mixed up. There's a pain in the wazoo to get it all in the little container without spilling it everywhere. Oops. I need to stop skipping them. That one almost needs a little bit more green, but too late now. Oops. That one, I think it needs more resin. So maybe, I think maybe if I give it 2, maybe 3 hours, I can come in and put the back coat on, and hopefully it'll cover all the things. I guess it helps if I make it in the, I missed the mold with that one. Oops. I don't know, do I cover these with white or do I cover them with black? Inquiring minds want to know. I mean, black covers more stuff up, so maybe, and we'll see. Chewy went in the bedroom, or into the bedroom on his own accord this morning before I came in here. He was just kind of chilling, so I went ahead and shut him in the bedroom. Hope he doesn't tear anything up. I mean, he's in there usually once a day at least. I mean, he's obviously in there if I'm in there. I don't do much without him knowing about it. Okay. Wipe off the tip of this so it doesn't get clogged. Okay, that. Now I get to go around and swirl all of these. Oh, that's not a paper towel. We get paper towel here. I'm gonna spray these real quick. Let's see what that does to it before I swirl them. Okay, and added some bubbles. Oh, added little polka dots. I'm just gonna go ahead and swirl these. Barely have enough resin in this, like this one doesn't. I can't go very deep. So I should figure out a pattern and stick to it. I'm just going to make a note to myself that I can fast forward through most of this. So I know once I hear that, I can just pause the video. Or fast forward, I mean. I guess I could have just done all this with pigment paste instead of alcohol inks. Yeah, that one barely has any resin in it. I knock over my dye. I'm worried it won't show through from the front, I guess. Yeah, I should have made more resin. Like I should pick a consistent pattern and stay with it. But I guess no two we alike, which I guess is a positive. I say some I have more resin in the domino, and so they're easier to swirl. Okay, some of these that don't have much in, I'm going to start wiping the excess off in them, or scraping my doodad here. Even though the dominoes are a lot of work, I do like doing them. Not only is getting them ready kind of a pain, but coloring in the dots or the pips is kind of exhausting. I don't always do that. I usually don't do all of them at once. It's like yesterday I put hardware on 7 keychains. I was aiming for just 4, and it took me forever to do it. It would be easier if I could use my left hand and use pliers in it, but it's not in my future. All right. Okay, I'm going to spray these down again. I should probably go from the other side too. And then I've got to do the drill thing here. Okay. So I have my handy dandy drill, just a Ryobi. I bought one here for Christmas, so I'm gonna set it on. I'm gonna sit on the table there, against the table, and maybe I'll sit on here and see if there's enough of a vibration. What I'm trying to do is see if there's enough of a vibration to knock any bubbles out. I thought my table would shake, but it does not seem to be doing it. I mean, I do have them on the leveling boards, but I thought it wouldn't matter. I thought just putting it on the table would shake it. Now I've got 2 leveling boards here, so, and my battery sounds a little off. It's not. I didn't see any of it move. Maybe it may have been too thick too. It's been a while. Anyway, I am going to. That'll be it for this video. I'll come in later and add the backing to it. See you next time. Okay, I came in to. This is a few hours later. I came in to check on these, and there's one domino that did not had a bald spot. Basically, I poured a little, made up some more resin since I needed to do the backs of these, but I did add a little bit of resin to this domino, just more clear and the sparkly. Hopefully, it won't make that big of a deal, but it might. And it would suck if all of them turned out except for one. But I'm going to go ahead and mix up my black resin. So I pour it on the backs. Part of me wants to move these off of here so I can make something else, but no, don't do that. Oops. So I guess I'll go ahead and get this mixed up. I made 240 again, and I poured out a little bit of it to use for the clear on the one domino. Yeah, and there are several others where the black will show through to the front, but it's more because of just the space is not filling up 100% of the space in each domino. Adding some black glitter. Make sure I get this very well mixed in. Oh, the pigment, not just the glitter. I'm not going to need all of this resin, I'm sure. But I think the next time if I make another set of the double 12s, I will go ahead and make 250 milliliters. Whereas I think that extra 10 milliliters will be just enough to avoid problems. Of course, I don't technically have to cover the back of these, but that will lead to cheating, depending on who's playing. I think even if you don't know, but if you know the double sixes has a certain marking on it, you might still want to, or you might even unconsciously mess that up. So I will do that one domino last. I forget the rest of these. Okay. Let me go ahead and do the ones around this one so I don't accidentally do it. Okay, go a bit more in my put more in my little cup here. Okay, I'm going to start over here. I think this will be the best. I did take my other set of molds like this out. They're out. They're just outside the door. I'll take them in the kitchen sink and soak them for a while. Maybe get all the pink foil off. Hopefully. Okay, I actually got a little drip on this one. I guess good, I'm covering it up. Oh. Recooking the bacon in the air fryer did the trick, so it didn't taste nasty, or didn't have that nasty nasty texture. And tortilla chips and peanut butter, dipping tortilla chips into peanut butter isn't that bad. I saw it mentioned somewhere online, and I tried it. Pretty good. In an ideal world, these would all they would all get out and settle themselves out evenly, but I don't think that's going to happen today. I'll move my glitter here. Making a mess again, and I say that every day. It's true every day. I am hoping I have enough in here, but it's looking like I might not. Okay, go ahead and scrape the rest of this into here. see I do still have a little bit of the clear left that I can always mix in. Okay. Okay, so now I have to go touch them all up. Go ahead and pour this one before I touch any up. Okay, let's go back and get the ones that still have bare skins showing. Oh crap! As I just knocked my alcohol ink over. Again, so twice I just knocked this over into the dominoes. Oops. Alright, I'll go ahead and start scraping this out. I'll mix up some more if necessary. Okay, there's that. I think I might have just enough here. Oh. Scrape all this off here. Guess that's a wasting it. I just need a little bit here. Okay, no, I did figure out that if I spray if I get the pigment on myself, if I spray it down with some alcohol, it usually comes off fairly well. It just throws me off when I'm all sticky or covered in goo. Okay, this little bit does have some silver in it, silver glitter. So I hope hopefully the black is dark enough to keep it stable. I almost feel like I should be doing this drop by drop. Okay, those look okay. These look okay, I think. A little bit more in this one. I have to be careful for the corners. I can't see well from unless I'm standing up. Oops. So I'm partially afraid that my glasses are going to fall into it, which would not be an ideal situation. Okay, I think I have everything. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm filling up any of these that look a little empty. I'd say I'm still getting that, still seeing some of the corners. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the come on. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for now. So see you next time. Okay, I am going to demold the double 12 set of dominoes. I'm going to try to get most of them out and then worry about turning them up right side up. Okay, so just start putting them up right. Some are more blue, some are more green. Some have a distinct, well, some of them have a lot of black showing. And so I will color in the pips, which is what the little dots are called. I will color those in with a marker, probably. A metallic marker. Okay, here are the first 21 that I molded. Of course, I should make something for them to go into, which I'm not really looking forward to. Okay, this one right here was the one that had the mess that I had to repair. So I'll go ahead and open this one. Okay, so it did come out. It did come out okay. Just a lot of black in it. I know, I changed how I'm doing them. Okay, I'll flip all these over. I'm just going to leave them on the table rather than trying to hold them. Make sure I get these up here where they can be seen. Okay, so that's that one. I say the few of these I can tell I'll have to trim them up just a wee bit, but I'll look for bubbles when I go to paint the dots on. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that one barely has any glue in it at all. Okay, so here are these, how many, what, 14? Now for the last batch. Oops. Okay, and here are the last 28, 21, I mean. I suppose I could cover, put them all in the doodad. So I'll make sure they're all, go and brush this one, get this one, get the edges off here. Okay. Let's see. Is that what's going to be the bottom one's going to be visible? Another row up here. Unfortunately, there's way too many to fit. Oops. Oh, there went my mold. If I know something fall, wouldn't be fun anymore. I'm just gonna throw some up here so they'll all fit in the frame. Okay, so there's all 91, and I'll see you next time.